New York City Helmets to Hardhats really gave me the opportunity to get my foot in the door to get a career.
It's like military, like camaraderie. It's a wonderful feeling.
I have my own place for the last 3 years, be able to provide for my daughter. You know, I have a future.
We want to actively support the transition of our veteran men and women from active duty into civilian life.
The New York City Helmets to Hardhats is going to be so beneficial for returning vets, for the reason that when they get home, they're going to know that they have an opportunity to get a job that has, it's not just a job, it's going to be a career for them.
I had gotten out of the military 2 weeks after I got back from Afghanistan, so it was coming back from over there and then getting right out to civilian life. So it was a little difficult.
When I first got out, you know, they promised you, you get this, you're a veteran. For about 7-8 months, I was getting no work.
I got to know a couple of guys that were in the elevator industry, and one of my hobbies is building cars, and I showed him a couple of pictures, and he said, wow, you know your tools, and he directed me to the Helmets to Hardhats site.
I asked a few people I knew that were in the union, and they told me, sign up, it's a great program.
I looked at a list and it had just a choice of jobs to pick from.
I went right on the website, signed up very simply, and it was easy.
Well, I'm not very technologically advanced, so it was very easy for me to do it, and it was right away. I got a phone call right away.
The next day I had an interview, and then that was Friday. He told me class starts on Tuesday.
The New York City Helmets to Hardhats means a lot to Local 1. We are looking for the best candidates we could possibly find. And the New York City Helmets to Hardhats has already gone through the process of vetting out the people who know how to get up in the morning, know how to complete that task, get on the jobs, and are able to work hard and work safely.
Local 3 taught me to understand what it means to be under the watchful eye of somebody, to learn a trade, also to pay attention to detail and take pride in my work.
Local 40 has a great annuity, they have a great topping out fund, vacation pay, and the health benefits are unbeatable.
Looking at the other things that are hiring the veterans, they start out low, and it's not something you really could support a family on right away. And then with construction work at Local 7, you could start out high, and New York City Helmets to Hardhats found me right away, and they got me a job right away.
When he's in the hall and he's filling out his paperwork, I always make it a point to go and introduce myself to that veteran, and to see how proud he is and the emotion that he has and the emotion that I have. I get chills when he stands up to walk out that door and we hand him his work permit and he's going to work.
Our association is willing to do whatever is necessary to support and to provide opportunities for the veterans that are coming out today.
Veterans that come into the construction industry bring with them certain skill sets and disciplines that are very advantageous for construction projects. The more veterans that we get into the industry, the better the industry becomes, and continue to higher and raise the standards of unionized construction here in New York City.
It means a good life for my family. It means a retirement for the future. It means being able to do something I have pride in.
It's more than just a job, it's a career. I have such a sense of pride for being a carpenter.
Our employers, when they call for new hires, they ask for Helmets to Hardhats. They are adamant. We want a new Helmets to Hardhat guy out here.
When you see these men and women succeed in our industry, how pleased our employers are, how pleased our business managers and our training directors are that we have these people in our programs, and they just add to the value that we talk about every day. That is the building trades. They're a big part of it, and they're a huge part of the future of it.
In New York City, we're unique. We have more labor management cooperation, I think, than anywhere in the nation. This is the first time, and really a pilot project, where we're really looking to create jobs not solely just on the trade end, but on the management end, the project management end. And it comes at a very good time. We seem to be in a pretty good cycle of work, so I'm really hopeful that we can provide opportunities for those veterans coming out of the service.
My friends were getting out, I would tell them, definitely look up the website for New York City Helmets to Hardhats.
It really is another family. Going from the military to Local 15 it was a really easy transition.
Through the local and the Helmets to Hardhat, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Keep your faith, have hope, and utilize everything that affords itself to you as a veteran, such as Helmets to Hardhats.